Who does the push-ups like no other sort of thing? Who knows how to do CPR? SOSOCLES, always in your better. A straight up beat, straight hard to run. It's SOSOCLES, SOSOCLES, SOSOCLES.
Alright, so we're going to be doing the Dragonator today. It's a workout that me and DRATORA put up on a card. That's from Azurin and the Monster Hide Hunters Guild. And what you see there is what you get. So a lot of this stuff, I think, is beginner level stuff. I know 25 push-ups is a lot per set, but they do it in a lot of other workouts. So it's whatever, you know. I'm telling myself to hurry up. I'm like, come on, let's move on. But so it shouldn't be that big of a deal. The rest of the stuff isn't that hard. Some of the stuff only has 4 reps in a set, so it's pretty easy. So that's gonna be the deal. All right. So I'm gonna kick off with these push-ups, and whenever I go to do them, I try to bring my arms down to a 90-degree angle. I try to extend all the way out. I try to do a +1. And you want to like try to push your shoulders out. I seem to have messed it up today, but I'll definitely make sure I get it down in future recordings for you guys. This is the power up. You just jump with just your hands, not your feet too, but you can do that too, it doesn't matter. Make sure you're hitting the +1 when you get up there. And then this here, these are the regular punches. So what I try to do is you want to try to keep your elbows tucked in at your side, and then you also want to rotate your fist out. So you want to have your like knuckles facing your face, and then you want to twist your fist out when you punch. And that's how I do punches. And you can throw in some guards or whatever you want to in there too. And then the next up here is the reverse crunches. I switched angles because you literally just get to see my butt on this one if I did it just straight on towards the camera. So yeah, and you don't want to go up too high. You want to keep tension on your abdomen, so you want to stay low. On to this next set. This should be the plank, and pretty simple. Everyone's done it. You just get down like you're about to crawl on your elbows. Lift your knees up off the ground. It's kind of a 90-degree push-up position. Put your hands together and just hold that position. I can't really remember if it was 1 minute or 30 seconds, but it's really, if you are kind of bad at this, you just want to like try to throw in as many minutes in a row as you can if you want to practice this stuff, but it's not a terribly hard exercise. You want to try to keep your head up above, but if no one's there, then you're always like trying to watch the time to make sure you don't go over. And then the next one up here should be the supine bicycle. And you want to try to turn your chest and your back more than you're turning your arms, you know? You want to try to just keep your arms and elbows straight, but you want to turn your chest and your back. And you should see the side of my body. There we go. See, I get better as I get along into it, but the first one kind of sucks. And you want to try to hit your knee on your elbow, but if you can't do it, it's not that big of a deal. The next one will be, it's got to be dealing with kicks and stuff, so it's lunges, just regular lunges, I believe. And so the deal with the lunges, 1, 2, 3, 4. That's 4 count. You see what I'm saying? So it's 1 lunge each leg. That's 4 count. So that's what I meant when I put 4 count on the Dragonator. And you want to try to bring your knee as close to the ground as you can. So that means you got to bring out the foot that isn't getting, that has the leg that has the knee that isn't going to get close to the ground. You want to try to bring it out as far as you can so you can get as much range of motion as you need. And it's a pretty simple exercise. It's not too terribly hard. Try not to lean too far forward when you do it. Just try to like pretend your grandma's there and she's telling you to sit up straight or stand up straight or whatever. And then the next one will be the jumping lunges. It's only 4 of these, so again, this is pretty easy. Also, some of these exercises actually make the whole set easier because it's kind of a break. It's a short little break in between some of the tougher stuff. So like the 25 push-ups and all that. It actually makes it easier. But some people would disagree. And later in this video, we're going to have the fantastic DRATORA and the fabulous NIIKA, the Dragonness. They're going to join us. They're going to show me how to do these side kicks here. They do a really good job. They drew some inspiration from a really good video, and I think they did a really good job with their sets. And so that was my 3rd set, so I'm good to go on the Dragonator. I'm done.
So let's ready up some Dragonator.
So here we go with round 2 of it. If you're working out to it or something. I'm just playing at a regular speed this time around because it's different people doing it, you know, and they have different interpretations of how this stuff can get done. You can see DRATORA is killing it on the push-ups today, man. He's just extending all the way, and he's all flat all over the place, and he's going over 90 degrees. He's going like 95 degrees or 100 into it. He's doing a good job. There we go. They do get tough as you get along. It's like, oh my god. And again, I'd wear gloves to any workout you go to because you don't know if you're going to have to mess with a stone surface.
That's hard.
And he does his punches. He's doing a good job. He's sticking to it. So yeah, you wear gloves because you don't know if you're going to be working out on a concrete pad or whatever. Helps increase the grip on the pull-up bars, all that garbage. I just wear gloves all the time. They say like train how you fight or like, you know, how you work out all the time. Well, if you always got gloves, you ain't got to worry about it. So that's what I do. I always got gloves, you know. You don't know if something's going to be too hot or too cold or whatever, you know. So he's doing his reverse crunches here. He's wearing his awesome compartmentalized toe shoes. They're so freaking cool looking. Here's with his plank. And he is just blasting through these exercises like it's not a big deal. He's taking it with a lot more grace than I did on my 3rd set. I told DRATORA when I was watching him, when I first got the footage, I wanted to see him do his own, you know, his own video or whatever, even if he doesn't make a channel or whatever, just a vlog or something. It's a really interesting setup he's got going on here, you know, like the whole backyard thing looks interesting. It looks like there's a garden there, maybe a greenhouse or a 3-season porch. And so now we're on the soup on bicycle. And he's a really interesting looking guy himself, you know. He's supposed to be having an internship in Malaysia soon, and I thought that was cool, you know. I wish I could get an internship in a foreign country. And he's just perfect on these lunges, man. There's no question on it. I don't know if he's banging his knees into them. But I would not advise you wear knee pads because you'll get made fun of a lot if you wear knee pads. And this is his jumping lunges. Now mine, I just jump in the middle and switch the legs, but he jumps upright and then does the lunge.
Hello fellow fighters, welcome in my hiding area. I don't think you know this part, so let me introduce it to you. There is White River on the right side. You can see lights of the Red Home City in the background, but most important are the high trees, which I'm sure you see. And those are covering me from the side of the abyssal Lagiacrus. Whatever, I said it wrongly again. Never mind. It's just a giant snake. I hope I can prepare my Dragonator here without worrying that it will be destroyed again. So let's just do it very quietly.
Alright, so now that NIIKA's done being all self-conscious about her room, you know how girls are. We are on to round 3. And she's going to come in at the fight. And again, there's a lot of versatility in this 3-set HIIT, the HIIT workouts and all that. And even for people with like different kind of profiles or whatever, they can keep up no matter how much there is, you know, because the deal is like you don't have to do 5 sets. If one guy can do 5 sets, you can do as many as you can, which is usually 3. And then NIIKA here, she's doing the knee push-ups, you know, which if push-ups are hard and that's how you get to 25, then it's whatever, you know, it's still a workout to you. That's all that matters. None of the other stuff. It's not a competition. Then that's the big thing with the snake, you know, it kind of is a competition in some ways, but for the whole guild, the Fighters Guild, it's not. We try to do the whole working together, you know. And so a push-up's a push-up either way. She's going to show you how it's done on the punches. I kind of talked over them. She did really good on the punches. She did the twisting thing I was talking about. And then you're going to catch it on these side kicks. She does a really good job. She's going to show us how it's done there too. And what's amazing is when I got her recording, didn't make any noise. It's like she's got neighbors or something she's worried about hearing. You know? So she's all like quiet, like she's charging out the Dragonator stealthily, so the Lagiacrus doesn't smash them because they're nearby or something, you know. But being a Dragonness, you might know about the superb hearing of the dragons. You're saying, NIIKA, but I don't know about that because I kill them too fast. Yeah. All right, so now we're done. We're done with the plank. Pretty awesome plank, pretty level all the way around. Now she's getting up. She's gonna do. Let's see what she's gonna do. She's gonna do the supine bicycle. I remember these being pretty good. These might be the best ones in the entire video. I don't remember. Yeah, they're pretty good. And you do kind of want to lean back more, like she is. I didn't lean back in mine, but you really get the most out of the ab workout if you lean back further during the supine bicycle. So now we're on to lunges. There we go. So she's just doing it just like we were. Again, flawless execution. She has an interesting thing where she puts her hands behind her back, so she's forced to stand up straight. That's an interesting strategy. Definitely will take note of that. Try to use that in the future, because I have that issue all the time with form, as you all know. She does the center straddle like I do. This is how I envision doing the jumping lunges. And then finally we're on to the side kicks. Get ready for this. This is going to blow you away. This is the next level methodology here. See how awesome that is? That is way better looking than mine are, you know? And I figure the only modification I'd make is I'd crouch more, you know? But like otherwise, this is a total improvement from what I usually do, you know? So this is another note I'm going to have to take down in my book. Alright, now this little guy's name is Nathan. Round 4! And we are doing 10 push-ups. He just wanted to be in the video really bad. He saw me working out and didn't make fun of me too much for being fat, so here he is. And he is the new YouTube heartthrob. Expect to see this video in trending. Alright, now I'm gonna relive the spoils of our fight here. I've already spent some of the money, but I wanted you to catch this new trick that I'm using, okay? So I forgot why I'm putting this over this, but this costs 100, you know? And you really want to get some satisfaction out of that noise, you know? Quality over quantity. Well, if you go over here in the settings, there's an audio theme. You can pick different themes, and the one I'm using is Loon Fox's theme. This is my favorite. I've tested them all out before. MAFL is another good theme for you synthwave kids out there. You know, listen to the 80s music and all that. Now just enjoy this sound. And so that was the Loon Fox theme. You can try out all the different themes, but that's my favorite. This is SOSOCLES, your E-Trade heartthrob. Wink. And so that was the Dragonator. I showed you a cute little kid, and now you got to relive the victories of the fight, the spoils. So hopefully, if you come back, I'll see you next time. Bye. So click previous to see the previous video, next to see the next, subscribe, hit that, red home, all the garbage. See you next time. Bye.